For the spoke drive wheels on the Transtar 4300, I'm using wheels from one of Ertl's S2600 kits. Incidentally, the box art on this kit is incorrect because it shows 6-spoke wheels on the front, and the kit only comes with 5 spokes. I was able to use those wheels for the 5-spoke fronts on the truck I'm modeling, so it worked out fine for this project, but it's something to consider if you want to build an accurate S2600. Built as a 3-piece assembly, as per the kit instructions, with the inner wheel, spacer ring, and the outer wheel. When the kit supplied tires are installed, the sidewalls end up touching. On a real truck, this would be an out of service condition on a pre-trip inspection, and on a model, it doesn't look that realistic. Even the box art picture on the sidewall shows the tire sidewalls touching. A similar issue exists with some of Ertl's other kit offerings, such as the chrome disc wheels supplied stock with the Transtar 4300. These are a similar 3-piece assembly with inner wheel, spacer, and outer wheel, and have the same tire spacing issue, which results in the sidewalls touching when the kit supplied tires are installed. Paystar 5000 kit wheels represent a 5-hole disc and are assembled in a similar manner with inner wheel, spacer ring, and outer wheel. And tire spacing is correct if you use the military tread pattern tire supplied in the kit. The commonly supplied Goodyear 1120 tire found in most kits will fit on the Paystar 5000 wheels, but with these tires fitted, the similar problem of tires being too close together and the sidewalls touching still exists. As an interesting side note, Ertl's Volvo N10 Kit, which came out in the early 80s and has the die-cast metal frame rails, also came with a nice set of 6-spoke wheels all around. Once again, these assemble in the same manner with an inner wheel, spacer ring, and outer wheel. Fit the same 1120 tires supplied in all the other Ertl kits, but don't have the tire spacing issue, with the kit supplied spacer ring providing a realistic separation between the tire sidewalls. Comparison of front wheels with the 5-spoke version supplied in the S2600 kit on the left and the N10 kit wheel on the right, which is actually a more accurate wheel for the 2600 kit's box art. Back to the original topic of correcting the tire spacing issue. One solution is to install narrower tires on the same rims. As an example, AMT 1000x20 Goodyear custom high milers are installed here on the wheels I'm using for the Transtar project. This solves the tire spacing issue and will work well for trailer applications with this rib tread, as Ertl did use the same wheel casting in all their trailer kits. For the Transtar I'm building, I'd like to use the 1100x20 kit supplied tires, and this required a slightly different approach. 30 thou by 30 thou square styrene strip was glued in place on either side of the spacer ring to increase its width. Start by attaching one end of the stock piece of strip, as shown here. When that glue has set, wrap the piece halfway around the wheel and secure it in place with self-closing tweezers, and apply a small amount of Tamiya liquid cement along the inside of the strip where it contacts the wheel rim. When that glue is set, wrap the strip the rest of the way around the wheel, mark it, and cut to length. Finish by clamping the strip in place and gluing to complete the first spacer ring. With both strips in place on the wheel, the center spacer ring is now 60 thousandths of an inch wider. A slight gap between the ends of the strips, as visible in the wheel on the right, is not crucial because this area will be completely hidden from view once the tires are installed. as shown here, and you can also see now there's a realistic space between the tire sidewalls. Two things that still don't look quite realistic are the shine of the tires and the mold seam running down the center of the tread pattern. The seam is addressed by sanding, which also takes away the glossy appearance of the tire tread, as can be seen by comparing the stock tire on the left with the sanded tire on the right. And sidewall shine is removed by scuffing with a Scotchbrite pad, producing a tire whose appearance is more in keeping with one fitted to a truck operated by a construction fleet. Tires on, sidewalls not touching, and ready to move on to the next stage of the project. Thanks for watching this little update. Hopefully this information can be of use to you, either on a current project or at some point in the future.